So you've been thinking about moving to Bentonville, Arkansas. Well, in today's video, we are going to go over, pull up the map, walk you through the entire area, and tell you everything that you would ever need to know when it comes to moving to or living in Bentonville, Arkansas. We're going to go over schools, different types of neighborhoods, different types of price points that you can get into for these different neighborhoods, give you kind of the amenities around here, show you the downtown, show you the suburbs, everything that we can think of that we think you might need to know when it comes to making the decision if this place is right for you. So if that's what you are looking for, then stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. If this is your first time to the channel, this is Living in the Ozarks. On this channel, we go over everything you would ever need to know when it comes to moving to Northwest Arkansas and Southwest Missouri. Today, specifically, we are talking about Bentonville, Arkansas. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to stay up to date on all the videos that we put out where we go over the different types of areas, the different neighborhoods, the schools, the cities, everything that you would ever need to know when it comes to moving to one of these areas, then be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as that bell. That way you're notified every single time we put out new videos just like this one here. And if this is your first time here, my name is Chris, and me and my team help people make the move here every single day, and we absolutely love it. So if you are looking to make the move, whether it be today, tomorrow, or sometime next year, feel free to reach out to us. You can give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. However you want to reach out to us, and we'd absolutely love to help you make that move as easy as possible. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about everything you would ever need to know about moving to Bentonville, Arkansas specifically. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull the map up, dive in here on the computer inside of the map, and show you, kind of give you the lay of the land when it comes to Bentonville. We're going to go over everything that we can think of, such as schools, different neighborhoods, different suburbs, the amenities here, the downtown area, and everything else along the way. So we're going to go ahead and pull the map up and jump into it now. All right, so here we are, guys. Here is Bentonville, Arkansas. As you can see, I'm just going to kind of show you some of the main areas here. The first thing that I do want to hit on here really quick is, as you can see, it is up here on the northern part. We have the Missouri state line here, the Oklahoma line here, and then as we go farther down to the south, as you can see, we have Fayetteville there. Beaver Lake is to the east, and a lot of other stuff too. So here's Bentonville, and as you can see, our main interstate here, which is I-49, cuts through Bentonville. Well, it doesn't cut through, it goes by the side. This is your main highway that you're going to utilize in everywhere in Northwest Arkansas. This is Interstate I-49. As you can see, it comes up here and goes up into Missouri, and then it also goes south here all the way down through Fayetteville. Just to kind of show you where everything's laid out, to give you an idea of the distance between the other main city here. So obviously we're talking about Bentonville, but the other main city is Fayetteville. So to show you the distance, you're talking about 27 miles, 33-minute drive, with traffic that could get up to 40 to 45, but for the most part, you're talking a 30 to 40-minute drive. So if you are living here in Bentonville, or if you didn't think that you live anywhere else because you weren't real familiar with the area, even if you're all the way down here, basically as far south as most people would consider, you're still, a 30 to 40-minute drive to Bentonville. So just wanted to throw that in there so you kind of got an idea of the distance to the other main city in the metro. So the first thing I want to jump into here is going to be right here is the Bentonville Square. So this is the downtown area. There's tons of shops, bars, restaurants, little boutique shops, food trucks, all kinds of stuff going on right here. They have a really nice park right over here. They've got the Oven and Tap. This right here is actually the Razorback Greenway parking, so that's going to be one of your trailheads to get onto the trail. Onyx Coffee, love my Onyx Coffee. The Preacher's Son, which is probably one of the biggest restaurants around here. Fat Tire Bike Shop, you can go there, have them work on your bike. You can also rent bikes there. Just a lot of really cool stuff. This is also where the Walmart Museum is, so it has storefront right here on the west side of the square. That's where the first Walmart was, that kind of 5 and dime shop. So that's a really cool area there. But some other things to note about downtown, I'm going to pull up. So as you can see, this is downtownbentonville.org. This shows you everything that they got going on here. So cool little drone video going here showing all of, like a little festival, all their block parties, I'm going to just kind of show you what they got going on. I'm going to pop this up for all events here. And they have stuff going all the time in downtown Bentonville. They have the farmers market every Thursday and Saturday. The farmers market pickup on Thursdays. Lighting of the square. We're getting ready to get into holiday time, so they're going to light that on November 19th. See if they got a picture of what it looks like there. It's super cool. Yeah, as you can see, tons and tons of stuff going on here. Beautiful lights. There's also, if you head north off of the square, kind of northeast, they have a skating rink there, an ice skating rink. So that's super cool too. Let's pull back out of here, show you some other stuff. Bentonville Toyland, November 4th. The Winter Market, that starts November 26th. Art Market. They got the Farm Diner. They got the Christmas Parade, December 10th. And then in the warmer months, they have First Fridays, Art and Culinary Week. They have like these big block parties almost too, where they have concerts going with local performers. They have stuff for the kids, bounce houses, car shows, tons of stuff all the time. Really, really cool area, and something that I would highly recommend if you are in that Bentonville area. The next thing I want to talk about too is going to be the Ledger Bikeable Office Building. So this is actually new. This is something that just came about, and it's actually opening, I believe, at the end of this month. So we are in October now, and it's supposed to be sometime later in October. This is opening up. This is, I'll let it play here for a second. This is a bikeable office space, which obviously is super cool. You know, Northwest Arkansas is coined as the mountain biking capital of the world. So this just kind of goes hand in hand with what they're trying to build here. I believe it's 6 stories, but as you can see, it's right off of the square. And this is this huge building here that you can rent for office space. At 230,000 square feet, Ledger is designed to meet our community's evolving needs. Today, that means offering more places to work, play, and gather in the heart of downtown Bentonville. Here are the highlights. So you can get custom and private offices, shared workplaces, reservable spaces, all kinds of stuff. So it says that it's the world's first ever bikeable building with 6 stories of exterior switchbacks that lead to incredible views of downtown Bentonville. The ramps will be open to the public during business hours, and workplace members will have exclusive access to bike-friendly amenities. Super cool. I did look at prices. I believe that the cheapest office building that you can rent in that Ledger building there, it was around $2,200 a month, and obviously it goes way up from there. So just something cool that I wanted to throw in there because I think that's something that you don't always see, and I think it's a really cool thing. All right, let's jump over to the map here again. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is going to be Crystal Bridges Art of Museum. This is a really cool area, or a really cool museum that they have here. It's actually over, I believe it was like 1.2 billion or something that's been invested in it to make it, to put all this. It's just a really awesome area. They also have next to it the Amazium, which is a cool area for like kids. See if it'll pull up here and show you. Go through these photos really quick. Just stuff. This is like a little Nickelodeon area, so the kids love it. You know, SpongeBob there. All kinds of play areas. Really cool. I was trying to get the Crystal Bridges to pull up. There we go. So obviously, this is a really neat area. They do have bike trails through it too, around the art sculptures, the exhibits. To just tour the museum, totally free. Most of it is actually free. You do have to pay for certain things, but they have every single day tons of options for going through. For free things, for free activities. Like I said, you can always walk it and tour it. Just a lot of really cool stuff that a lot of people really, obviously, enjoy. They have things too whenever it comes to, since we're getting ready to go into the holiday time, I don't remember what it's called exactly, but it's where they basically do all these kind of light decorations through their forest there. Super cool. All right, the next thing I want to talk about, so you guys get an idea for it, is going to be, you can pull it up here, go back towards downtown, is going to be Walmart. So obviously Walmart started in Bentonville. That's where they are headquartered at. That's where their home office is. I want to show you, if I can here, what Walmart's home office looks like right now. So this is Walmart's home office. I'm not trying to laugh. It's just, for one of the biggest companies in the entire world, it's surprising that it looks like an old, early 1900s school building. But this is their actual home office now in the middle of Bentonville. So as you can see from some of these pictures, just old red brick, nothing crazy. But Walmart right now is in the process of building a 350 something acre home office in the middle of downtown Bentonville. So that's really, really cool. They have this thing here. So this is their website. I wanted to show you. This is what their drawings and everything show. They actually have a virtual tour. We're going to turn all this down just so you can kind of get an idea of what this is going to be like. We'll speed this up to where we're not taking too long. But as you can see, this is the middle of Bentonville. They're basically making it a city inside of a city. Obviously, that's going to attract a lot of talent, a lot of job growth, a lot of, it's going to have a big economic impact. They're building this now, so obviously tons of trade works going on here, road work, construction, just all kinds of stuff. And then obviously, whenever they're done with this, their whole plan is to attract more talent, by having a better home office. Speed it up here a little bit. They're going to have small lakes in their ponds, biking trails, walking trails. I believe, I don't remember which bike path that it is, but there's actually a bike trail that's going to come through it, as you can see there. So really, really cool. Not really sense in going through any more of that. Just want to kind of show that to you so you guys got an idea of what it looks like or what it's going to be like. So here's 10th Street, here's 8th Street, there's Martin Luther King Parkway, to kind of give you an idea of where it's located. There's the Greenway Trail right there. So here's Central Avenue, so the square's right up there. Highway's over here. 8th Street Market is over there. It's one of those things to where they're doing it because of, they're competing. Walmart is a Fortune 500 company. Obviously, it's one of the biggest companies in the entire world. So they're doing it to compete with the Apples, the Amazons, the Microsoft, the Googles, whatever, to get that younger talent here. In that, we are expecting a lot of growth. The whole Northwest Arkansas metro in and of itself is expecting to double by the year 2045. So, they're going to have things like this, and that's something that, obviously they are working really hard on to get all of that going. But just wanted to kind of show you this layout here. So that's your downtown area. Let me pull up our pin here. So Bentonville here, you have Centerton here too. Centerton is a suburb of Bentonville, but honestly, Centerton kind of feels like it's just part of Bentonville now. It's one of those things to where if you're looking in Bentonville and excluded all other cities because you wanted to be close, I would definitely recommend keeping Centerton in that area, because you're not, it's like I said, or in your search, a lot of people just live in Centerton and then commute and work in Bentonville because their boundaries actually meet. So it really feels like it's just one big city now. You don't even know when you've crossed over, honestly. But if you're in Centerton, you're talking a 5 to 6 minute drive and you're at the downtown square. So really, really cool. Obviously, there's a bunch of other suburbs too. If you want to be a little farther out, you can even go up here to Bella Vista. They have they actually have 7 of their own private lakes. So that's awesome. You got Pea Ridge. All of these places are really good. And then obviously Rogers too. Rogers is a pretty big city in and of itself, but it's still totally doable to work here, and travel to Bentonville. So keep that in mind too. So one good thing about Bentonville too is that look how close you are to Beaver Lake. So if we go up here and put in, say Prairie Creek Marina, if I can think, there you go to the campground. And then we get directions from Bentonville, which obviously will probably just give us the city center. But a quick drive to the lake, you're talking, where's our time at here? You're talking about 20 minutes. So you're just under 12 miles to the lake, and that's the actual campground and the Prairie Creek Marina here too. So if you're wanting to live in Bentonville but didn't really know how far it was from the lake, that kind of gives you an idea there. I mean, that's pretty consistent. You will hit some traffic going down a few of those roads, but for the most part, you can, you're definitely going to be there within 20 minutes for sure. The one thing that I do want to hit on here really quick is going to be going over some of the schools. So Arkansas as a whole doesn't have the best schools, doesn't have the best school districts compared to other states. Northwest Arkansas could not be further from that, though. Northwest Arkansas has some of the best, or it does have the best school districts in the entire state of Arkansas. It even has some nationally recognized schools, and Bentonville actually has the #1 public school district in the entire state. So you have different things. So it depends on what you are looking for. So when it comes to the public schools, the district has an A+ rating. It's got around 18,000 students. The student to teacher ratio is about 16-1. So that's awesome. The national average is like 17-1. So a little better there. And this is all too, I do want to preface this with this. This isn't my opinion on it. These are stats off of a website called niche.com, so you guys can definitely go and do your own research there on that. I'm not in any way trying to steer you to a certain area, but it's just something that, is public knowledge or is public information that you guys can go and check out for yourselves too. Another great school is going to be public charter school called Haas Hall, Haas Hall. They are nationally recognized as one of the top charter schools in the entire nation. They have, I believe their grades go 6 through 12. I'll have to check that to make sure, but a really, really good school. They also have the school, the Thadden School, which is a private school, so obviously you're going to have to pay for that, and that does get pretty pricey. But if that's something that you are looking for, if you're looking for a private school, they are the #1 ranked private high school in the entire state. So if you're looking for a private high school, awesome school there. All right, so now we're going to pull out and I want to show you where the airport is located. So as you can see, here's Bentonville, and the airport is right here. So not a far drive. Most people are going to come through, most people are going to come over here and jump through Cave Springs, depending on which area that you are on. Other options, obviously, coming to Centerton, coming down, going this way. You can come off by downtown, come through here on 12, get over to this way. Tons of options. We'll close this out and we'll zoom in a little bit. Maybe there it is. So that's XNA, Northwest Arkansas National Airport. It is a national airport, so it's going to get you wherever you need to go for the most part. You may have a layover, but I do believe that it has nonstop flights to places in Florida, obviously Dallas, different places in Texas, I believe Colorado. But it is, no matter what, though, it's going to get you where you need to go. You just may have AM layover. Talking about distances, let's go to XNA here. I'm going to get you a direction from Bentonville. So you're talking about a 20-minute drive from the center of Bentonville. So if you're over here in Centerton, you're talking about a 10-12-minute drive. Anywhere else, you can kind of figure that out. But it's very, very close. Just a quick drive. You're not going to hit hardly any traffic going through there unless you hit it in the middle of town. So really, really good option, or really good amenity to have just in kind of in your backyard here in Bentonville. Kind of recap here, and now we are going to go over and show you some different houses and some different price points and different subdivisions and give you an idea on that. But downtown is where most things are going on there in Bentonville. The one thing that I will say, talking about downtown, it is a great place. If you're looking to live there and you want to be, like right around downtown, that gets really expensive really, really fast. I'm trying to go slow here so I can kind of pull you out and show you. I mean, anything within, I would say, about a 10-block radius, honestly, around this here. Some of this isn't so much, but around, especially, this main area, you are going to be paying anywhere from $400 to $700 a square foot in the center of Bentonville. It's the most expensive area probably in the entire state, definitely in the entire Northwest Metro. They're doing a lot of stuff for development there. They're doing a lot of stuff where investors are coming in and paying $1 million plus for a 1,000 square foot house. if that's your price range and that's what you want to be in that downtown area, it's perfect. But most people aren't looking in that, but that's something that a lot of people call and they say, hey, we want to be downtown Bentonville. And it's like, it's just, almost everyone's priced out of that. I'm not saying that you can't find something somewhat close, but for the most part, that downtown area is just, it's way up there. Most people who are coming here, and I'm not at all trying to deter anyone from it, but most people who are coming here come here for the affordability and the amenities, and that's just not a real affordable area. You can still find a lot of good areas. Just to give you an idea of what this downtown area is here. So the square is right here. And as you can see, this here, so the square's here, and this one here, you're talking 1.6, 925, 995, 1.5, 3.5, 2.3, basically 2, 600K, 850. And that 600K is just a small quarter-acre lot. So, but this house here, this is what's right off of the square there. You're talking, basically 3.5 million. Beautiful home. It's a big house too. 7,690 square feet, 4 bed, 4 bath, built in 1954. It's been totally redone though. 4-car attached garage, half-acre lot, about $454 a square foot. So this will kind of show you what they're kind of developing around that downtown square area. Obviously beautiful home, very modern, not going to be everyone's style or at everyone's price point. I'm not at all saying this is all you can find in Bentonville. This is actually the rare type of homes that are just centered around that downtown area. But anyways, just wanted to show you that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump back over here, and I want to show you some of these neighborhoods that most people really enjoy, some of these subdivisions around Bentonville that I think have a lot to offer. The first one we're going to be looking at here, we're going to go to Central Park. I think that'll be a good one to start with. So we can go hit the Central Park Elementary School. I believe that it is ranked as the number 2 elementary school in Bentonville. Could be wrong, it might be 3, but you actually have, just to show you, have Central Park here. Let's pull it out a little bit. Get my thing here. So you got Central Park here, and then you have Willowbrook, which is the number 1 ranked elementary school in all of Bentonville, and then Central is number 2 or number 3. Really, really solid school. The school district line goes like this. I actually think it follows this road here. But yeah, so they're really, really close, but it's 2 of the top schools in the entire city, and the entire school district for that matter when it comes to elementary schools. It's going to be on the southwest side of Bentonville. So I'll kind of show you, as you can see, I can pull it up. So it's more, it's honestly the south, kind of that southwest side, which is a really good area. A lot of people really enjoy this area. And then Central Park is just these little areas like this here. The subdivision all around the school here, and a lot of people really enjoy that, especially if you have young kids that are going to that school. Then obviously that's a very convenient area. Some of the other benefits to it are going to be, it's close to that airport like we were shown, that's just over here to the west. I would say your average home in that Central Park neighborhood is going to be priced range around $500,000 to $800,000. You're talking your average home there is going to be between 2,000 and 3,500 square feet. You're probably going to find like a 4-bed, 3-bath. It's definitely one of those areas that has a lot to offer, and I'll show you one of the houses here. So here's one that's on the market now. It's listed for $720,000. It's a 5-bed, 4-bath, 3,464 square feet, built in 2018, 3-car attached garage, quarter-acre, $208 a square foot. If this is your price range, this is a really good, area, especially if you have those elementary kids. It's built in 2018, it's about 4 years old as of today. Very, very nice. It's got a bit of a different color scheme to it. And like I said, we're not trying to sell this house in any way. I'm just showing you kind of what you can, expect to find here in these different price ranges, in these different neighborhoods. That way, hopefully you get a better idea. Looks like a bonus room there. Just going to skim through these really fast so you guys get an idea of what you can find here in Bentonville. Looks like a really nice yard. so that's a place, you're in that southwest side, good school districts, and just you can't really go wrong there. I mean, you can legitimately, if you're in Central Park schools, if you have the elementary kids, like you're going to be living like that. Like that house is right up in here, I believe. It's on one of these. So you're talking a 2-minute walk to school, if that. So that's a really big pro for a lot of people. The next area that I want to show you though is going to be one of my favorites. I've always liked this area. If I can get to it here, and that is going to be Quail Ridge. So Quail Ridge is right here. That's actually, let's redo that. Here's where Quail Ridge started, and now it's becoming all of this too. They're expanding it. Talking about the airport, that's where you can jump out, go to the airport, come down here, down 12, and the airport is right here. So very, very close to that too. You're talking about a 10-minute drive. But Quail Ridge, that's the subdivision that a lot of people really like. You're also super close to that Centerton area. It's actually right on the line, as you can see there. But we'll take you over here and show you this one other house. So this is another home, good size home, just under 600,000. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,258 square feet, built 2013, a little bit older, 3-car attached garage, quarter-acre lot, and only $184 a square foot. Like I said, not trying to sell this house in particular, just trying to show you guys what you can expect to find around here. Big vaulted ceilings, exposed beams, open concept for the most part. Darker cabinets, yes, which I have seen a lot of homes there in Quail Ridge. We've actually been through that a lot. And most homes there, just from the years that they were built there, 10, 15 years back, we do see still a lot more of those darker finishes. But obviously they don't look bad, and that's can obviously be something you guys can change if you ever did go with a home. I'm kind of like that. It's got a gas burning fireplace, grill, amenities, pool, and that home and this home here in Quail Ridge is actually in that Willowbrook school district that's right next to Central Park. So you are getting into that just a little bit better school district in Willowbrook, which is ranked number 1. It's not to say that Central Park is not a good school district. It's an excellent one for sure in its own right, but it is ranked number 1. So I want to pull you guys over here to one more place. So this will give you an idea kind of on the northern part of Bentonville. So this is a really cool area that I don't think a lot of people really know about. It almost feels like you're in the Bella Vista area, but it's right here. So here's like Bella Vista. Here's 49. Here's the I need to pull out a little bit. Here's 71. So you got Bella Vista. Here's Bentonville. Here's where that home is right over here. And here is I-49, the Bella Vista bypass, and here's downtown Bentonville. Well, if you look here, this is up here almost towards Bella Vista. But this area is actually kind of perched up on a hill, and it is a gorgeous area. You see all of the traffic coming in, which doesn't sound like it's that cool of a view, but it actually looks really, really cool. Just the way that it cuts through the mountains or the hills and all that. I'll show you the house here though. So this one obviously is a little more pricey. You're getting a bigger house, and also just of where it is, it's newer. Well, it's actually built in 2007. Most of the homes here are newer though on that area there. But like I said, not selling you this house in any way. Just wanted to show you the different options. So you got it. So this one's listed for $825,000, 5-bed, 3-bath, 3,821 square feet, built in 2007, 3-car garage, over an acre of land. So that's awesome. 1.07 acres, $216 a square foot. I'm hoping they'll show us a view on this one. So obviously light and airy, beautiful home. Does have carpet. I know a lot of people aren't real big fans of them that. But like I said, we're not trying to sell you this house. Just wanted to try to show you the different options. Definitely a cool area though. It's one of those things where we have a ton of options whenever it comes to Bentonville. Those were just some homes that hit the market here recently. Just wanted to show them to you so you guys had an idea of what was out there. You know, you can still find homes in Bentonville for in that $200,000 price range. They may be in older neighborhoods, more of a ranch style home. There is some still brick homes, you know, like in a cul-de-sac areas for that $250,000 to $350,000 range. They are going to be smaller for sure, but you can find it here. So I know we didn't go into everything that you guys probably wanted to see, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a layout of where Bentonville was in this metro, kind of show you what you can expect whenever it comes to moving here, kind of like where it's at, the distance to the airport, how the downtown is laid out, and everything else. So if you guys are thinking about making that move here and you guys would like some more information on it, be sure to give us a phone call, give us a text, shoot us an email, however you guys want to reach out. We'd be more than happy to help you guys out, to help you make that move as easy as possible. And if you guys do want to stay up to date on all the videos like this that we are putting out, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like too. We'd really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, seriously, reach out to us and we'd love to help answer those however we can. But until next time, I want to thank you guys for watching this video and we'll see you on the next one.